I built my entire blog workflow around Obsidian because it makes writing, organizing, and improving SEO way easier. Here's how. Using Markdown for your blog is a great idea because it allows you to focus on the writing and the content of your blog, and the formatting is taken care of for you. If you're blogging in Markdown, then you should use the best Markdown editor, which is Obsidian. It's built specifically for editing Markdown, so it has a lot of features for that, like live preview, smooth formatting, and it gives you a distraction-free writing experience. Internal linking is the links that go to another page on your site. So it remains on the same page. It doesn't go to a different page, a different website. Websites like Wikipedia do this a lot, and it's useful. While internal links are good for engagement because it allows your visitors to discover your other content, it's also really beneficial to have internal linking for SEO. Search engines like Google prioritize sites that are well structured and that have internal links. Having internal links helps the Google web crawler crawl through your website and understand it better, so that helps your sites rank higher on the search results. And Obsidian makes internal linking effortless with wiki links. To make the wiki links, all you have to do is put the name of the file in between double brackets, and that's going to set up a wiki link for that file. It's important to note that since we're working with a blog website, the website framework that you use is going to have some kind of markdown processing, and that markdown processor might not have the functionality to actually do these wiki links as internal links. So you might have to configure the markdown processing of your website. For my Astro site, I had to use the Remark WikiLink plugin to set up the internal links on the Obsidian WikiLinks. For a blog workflow, you can use the Obsidian graph view as a content map. It'll visually display how your posts connect if you're using internal linking. This will help visualize that internal linking. And this is helpful because it's going to help you come up with post ideas that bring together the topics discussed on your blog. So it's kind of a cohesive network of posts instead of fractured single posts. You can use templates to immediately set up your post file and get right into the writing and spending less time setting up the file and doing formatting. Obsidian has a lot of plugins. These plugins allow you to customize your workflow and optimize your writing process. Not every plugin in Obsidian is going to be useful for a blog-specific workflow, but there are some plugins that can greatly improve your efficiency, organization, and writing experience. So some great plugins for blogging. There's MDX as MD, which allows editing MDX files in Obsidian because that's not allowed by default in Obsidian. There's Templater, which allows you to get more advanced into templates than vanilla Obsidian has. There's Data View, so you can create databases to organize your posts. And there's going to be plugins like Typewriter Scroll or similar ones that customize the writing experience inside of Obsidian. I'm sure there's a lot of plugins out there. If you can think of any that'll be really nice for this blog workflow, please do share in the comments. If you want to set up the Obsidian workflow for your blog site, it's pretty simple. If you're using Markdown, you're probably going to have a folder that has these Markdown files. And so just simply create a Obsidian vault located in that folder. So that way Obsidian just edits those files inside of that folder, and then your website can pull those files. So Obsidian is just the editor of those files. And if you're using Git, you probably want to put the .obsidian configuration folder inside of the Git ignore. That way those configuration files won't be committed. Obsidian is a really useful writing tool for your blog posts. I think you should try it out, configure your Obsidian workflow to work for you, and let me know what you think about blogging with Obsidian.